Boston is an evolving city, and no neighborhood has changed more in recent years than the North End, where new residents, businesses, and skyrocketing real estate prices have been the status quo since the Big Dig ended. But in certain places, the old North End remains, and as Adam Riley found, there's one spot in particular which stands out.
In the new North End, the Italians are moving out, the yuppies are moving in, and yesterday's Coldwater flat is today's luxury condo. But at the intersection of Hanover and Battery, there's a small space where the present fades away.
I just was in here one day doing something for the girl next door. I said, gee, this would make a beautiful place for the Saints. So I started here, and I went across the door.
And then for the next 25 years, Peter Baldessari kept on going, turning All Saints Way into one of Boston's most unusual places. He calls it a shrine, but that feels inadequate. Instead, All Saints Way is an impromptu one-man hall of fame of holiness.
St. Rocco's a great saint, you know. And there it is over there. See St. Rocco right there?
Which one is St.
Right
Rocco? There he is.
You see the Rocco?
Why is St. Rocco a great saint?
Oh, he's the patron saint of pestilence and sickness. He was born in Montpellier, France. There's more feasts in the streets of that saint than any other saint in the world. You'll find them in Franklin, Mass., Portland, Maine, Malden, Mass. You've heard of them.
The array of saintly paraphernalia here is dizzying, but the information packed into Baldessari's brain might be even more remarkable. If someone's pictured on these walls, he can narrate their story instantly, in minute detail.
Father Solanus Casey, he was a Capuchin priest like Padre Pio. People would go talk to him every day. He was a healer. He suffered from eczema bad. They used to see him in the garden with the water hose, watering his legs down.
So how does such an offbeat place survive in a neighborhood that's so highly coveted? As Baldessari tells it, the answer is simple. He's known the families who own the adjoining buildings since he was a kid. And when he floated his idea in the early 90s...
And they said, of course, yeah, you can do it. Sure, Pete. No problem.
Baldessari is a double throwback, a lifelong North Ender whose old neighborhood is vanishing before his eyes, and a deeply religious man whose faith is absolute.
When they opened this coffin, not only they found him intact, not only they found his skin still pliable, you can see his blue eyes, like he was looking at you.
Do you ever have even a sliver of doubt that those stories are 100% true?
No, I don't doubt. Why should I doubt it?
Still, Baldessari is no reactionary. He knows the Catholic Church has had a rough stretch.
A lot of people are angry because of what happened with the clergy. A lot of people are very angry about it.
And despite some nudging, he won't pine for the North End of his youth. There aren't a lot of families with kids like there used to be.
Well, there isn't a lot of Italian families with kids, but there's a lot of new yuppie families with kids. No problems here. This is a good neighborhood.
Where Peter Baldessari plans to keep All Saints Way open as long as he can.
When you see it gone, then you know something happened to me.
Adam Riley, WGBH News.
Lucky for All Saints Way admirers, Baldessari is likely to be around for a good while. His mother is about to turn 99 and remains in good health. In fact, she still drives a car. If you want to see inside All Saints Way for yourself, there are no formal hours, but Baldessari says late mornings and early afternoons tend to be best.